Hey everybody, welcome back to Rockgirlrocking. I'm Jay. Today is Monday, and I'm not on the road. I just I didn't think I was going to make it home Saturday night, so I told them that I would leave out Tuesday and probably take a vacation day today. I ended up actually making it home Saturday night really late, but you know, I had some stuff to do here with the shop and everything like that, so I was like, well, I'll just go ahead and keep it the way it is and, you know, take a vacation day. So, what I'm going to do, I'm waiting on my guy Joe to get over here to work on stuff on the shop. He's going to start working on Vicky's building or the storage building or whatever. But I want to get him to help me put up the that vinyl on top of the. We end up getting a good sheet of vinyl that will cover the workbench good. So I'm going to get him to help me do that before he starts that stuff. I'm not sure when he's going to be here. So in the meantime, I thought, well, I've got some boxes in from a few people, and I want to, because I wanted to do some stuff in the shop, but I might still go out there and put up some shelving and stuff like that. But I mean, it's only like 10 o'clock in the morning for me right now, and Vicky's at work. She couldn't take off or anything. So, gonna go ahead and show this stuff. Probably gonna have to do a couple different videos because they'll be way too long. Not that that really matters much to me, but so this first box, this first video here, this video you're watching, I don't know if this is gonna be premiere. Probably, I'll probably make this the premiere. There's a girl on TikTok that I she makes content and stuff like that, but I seen her one of her videos. She's in Southeast Michigan or something like that, and I don't know if she travels much to find some of this stuff and where exactly she finds it all in creeks, or she goes over to Lake Erie, or I don't know. I didn't ask her. She didn't say. Yes, there was no note whatsoever in the bag, so I just went ahead and dumped it out to show the stuff. Anyways, she was showing some favicides, some honeycomb corals, and I was like, man, I want some of them, blah blah blah, whatever. So one thing led to the next. You know, I paid for shipping, and she sent me a bag full of these things, man. I haven't looked. I mean, I'm seeing them right, but I haven't looked at them in detail yet, and I haven't looked at them with water or anything like that. So I'm seeing a couple of them that look pretty daggum good. I think there's a couple things in there that are not horn coral, or not horn coral, but the honeycomb. Well, yeah. But we'll touch base with that when we get to showing it. So let me get this turned around and get to showing it. All right, pretty good little pile. I'm gonna go ahead and just squirt it all down, and because I'm not even gonna show this stuff dry, there's no point. But there's a few of them I'm seeing that look pretty good. I'll probably have to turn them over and spray the other sides and stuff as I'm going. I should just get a bowl of water to dip them in. But I'm just going to push them up, and then I'll just start grabbing them because they're all supposed to be the same thing. Let me zoom in. Get that right. Amount of zoom in there. Hope you guys don't mind honeycomb coral, favicides. What I was really hoping for was to get some that were really agatized with some you know, the little cells full of agate and stuff like that. I don't know if this is just, I'm not sure if this one would be agatized or silicified with just like quartz or something. Looks more like quartz to me, but with all these, I'm sure I'm going to have a good one in here to, like this one, it's got that finer pattern to it, so I think they call these, I think these are more the Charlevoix type stones or whatever, but they're still Phaebactes, I think. This one would be a really good one to try to do an all around polish. I might try to do that at some point. Okay, I don't know if this is, I don't know if that's a honeycomb. This looks more like kind of sort of the stuff Nick finds City Rock County. Ulitic, what he calls it, Ulitic chert. It's pretty cool. So I did tell her it doesn't matter if she threw something else in there, because I like the rocks from up that way anyway. Oh, here we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's too cool. Yeah. That one's pretty cool. Yeah, that one's good. Oh, there's yellow in that one. I just love these things. They're just, I don't know why it looks, you know, it's obvious. They look like frozen, petrified, actual bee honeycomb. Don't know if this is, not seeing any kind of cell structure like the, yeah, this is not one either. Some kind of chirp. Might have to cut that one, see how it looks on the inside. Definitely silica rich there, huh? Let's set these to the side over here. This one looks like it's not either. So let's just kind of, ones that I see that are definitely not, or I don't think are. Got a little hitchhiker sand or something that's kind of concreted to it. Yeah, I don't think this is one either. There's some pretty cool stuff going on with this. Maybe I can talk her into being here for this. She usually does TikTok, so yeah, that's another cutter, I think. Could get something out of that. That's pretty cool. This one looks like it's something else too, so. Cool colors going on in that. It's like a gray with some purple and yeah, that's definitely cut worthy. I think this one is something else too. Yep. I guess you call that oolitic chert or whatever. It's pretty cool when you look at them up close, ain't it? If I can hold my arm still. I took the good chair out to the building. Okay, that's pretty cool. Nick will be jealous of this one. Yeah. That might be a good one to tumble. Instead of cut, I don't know. There's a little bit more of these non-ones than I thought there was. That's cool though. They're some interesting rocks. Is that just some dirt? Or is it actually dendrites? Hold my arm still. This is dirt, I don't know. It's not coming off. So I don't know, it could be something that's more in the stone. Okay, it's interesting. Don't know about this one. most of these are very obvious at a glance that they're honeycomb, so I'm trying to pick up the ones that aren't, so I can weed them out. I mean, these are still cool. Got some details in them that's really cool to look at. Cool. Nice little pink streak in that one. You know, when I asked her for some of these, you know, there was no specified amount. I didn't pay for them. I didn't know how much she was going to send. I sent her enough for at least a medium flat rate. And she wasn't even asking me to put, she wasn't even trying to get me to pay. She was going to pay like the shipping even. She was just going to send them to me. I was like, just send me your PayPal. I'll send you the shipping. And she was only like, okay, she had like a certain amount of money towards the shipping on it. And she's like, just send me $6 or whatever. I sent her 20, enough for the medium flat rate. And she's like, you said too much. I'm like, no, whatever you send. And if it's anything above, then I think it's definitely going to be worth it. That's almost an agate pocket. Huh. That's cool. I don't know. Let's look at it. I saw this stuff here and I thought it might have been a Favicides, but no. I wonder if some of these vugs weren't druzy and I got them wet. You can't see it. Well, this one does not look like one. It's got some depth to it though, you know, you can see down in there all that cloudy, floaty, plumy looking stuff. Oh well, we got got something here. It looks like it's probably horn coral. Well, horn coral got in there. Cool. Let's see. This one does not look like one. See if we can see crystal points in there. Some nice deep little cave, ain't it? If I can hold my arms still. I don't know if I already said it, but I took the good chair with the arms on it that I help balance myself and stabilize myself as I'm trying to show these. I took it out to the building, so yeah, that's pretty cool. Nice and pink. This one. Oh wait, yeah, there's definitely some tiny little honeycomb pattern in that one. Oh, that's a pretty face. Yeah. Cool. So, has any of y'all that live in these areas where these things are found on a regular basis, have any of you tried to tumble any of these? Yeah, that's one. Let's see. I might be down to just nothing but the honeycomb now at this point. Alright. Let's just I just wonder if if these would tumble, because these look pretty, most of these so far look pretty solidified. So I would assume as long as they're good and solidified, they would tumble. Now you got some grit catchers in some of these pockets like this one. I have to be very mindful going through the steps. Make sure that stuff gets cleaned out. Or I could take and put it on the wheels and kind of smooth some of that out first before I tumble it. Because some of these could look a fair amount better, you know. Let's just go ahead and grab this one. There you go. There's the classic honeycomb pattern. Let's get a little bit closer on these. And you know, when those cells get filled in like that to the top with either the white or the yellow like that, that's just like with the honeycomb. When the larvae are getting ready to go through their metamorphosis and go from larval stage to end stage of their development, they will weave a little cocoon top. That's pretty cool. And I'm getting a phone call, so hold on, guys. Okay. It's been quite a few hours since that last one I showed, and I don't even remember which one it was. I think it was this one, but just go ahead and get back to showing these real quick. I might go a little bit faster because now it's basically 8 o'clock at night, and it was like 10 o'clock in the morning whenever I was showing them earlier. So I'll have to get these, and I bet that's good and druzy in there if I hadn't wet it. I love it when I see pockets like that. I know that's probably good and druzy. I'm gonna have to, like you can even see little quartz points right there on the edge of that one. Mostly limestone on the back probably, but that'll probably UV pretty good. Here's another one that would be good to try to polish all the way around it and stuff. Yeah, it's just like that one. It's got something else in it there. I think that's something other than, it's probably horn corals. Yeah, it's horn corals. I don't know what that is. Probably a few other things in that, but there's definitely horn corals in it. That's cool. I'm gonna set that one to the side. Let's do this one. I don't know if that one is honeycomb. Maybe it is. Another the kind that's like Charlevoix, I guess. So them three right there so far. Pretty cool. Tell you what, man, if any of you watch Oprah's, Craig, man, he finds some killer ones. And I'm telling you, there's been a couple here within the last couple months that he's found. Oh, I would love to have. I would love to have. They've just been so awesome. There's probably a little horn coral on that side. That one would be cool polished up too. I know that's going to be good and druzy. Cool. I like it when you can see that sidewall structure. There's a few other things in this one. Is that bryozoan? I just want to focus all around it, not directly on that part of it. It's really hard to stay still. I don't think this honeycomb, I think this is part of a horn coral or something. Put that one out there. Love it. God, there's still so many here. Let's look at this one. You can see the little crystals all down there, so you know that's all druzy. Yeah, that one's a cool one. Look at that little crystal pocket. Even with it mainly wet, it's still sparkling. That's a cool one. Let's look at this one. There you go. Perfect. Awesome. Let's see, this one right here looks like horn coral. Yeah, definitely. It's definitely horn coral. I don't think I'm going to show too many more of these. There's a couple others I want to probably look at. That one's got some good structure. Awesome. Let's see, this one right here looks pretty cool. Definitely druzy in that pocket. Let's see. Just kind of look at this one's got a little cool pocket to it. That one's pretty cool. Yep. That one's a little bit different color, ain't it? It's a honeycomb. Cool. I wonder what that one's going to look like in UV. That one's not too bad. I'm not even showing. Yeah, that one's pretty cool. Yeah, it needs to be cleaned. All these really need to be cleaned really good. Got some structure to it. This one's got a little bit. That one's heavy. Oof. That one's really heavy. Oh, this one was cool. You know, for free, I mean, I paid for shipping, but these are basically free. I can't beat this. The only thing would be to go collect some myself. Oh, look at that. Those are just too cool. I don't even think that is one. Maybe, yeah, maybe. It's a little bit in that. Something. Yep. There's your nice little druzy cave. Like you get to focus down inside of it. last one. Pretty cool stuff. Alright, I could go get the beast, but I don't feel like going back in there, so let's just go ahead and do the Lone Fire SV83 UV filtered. Let me turn these lights off. Alright, are we ready? Here we go. I think this battery might be a little bit low. That's the last one I just put down. And they're not really a lot of them. Too awful lot. You know, they got this orange. A little bit of phosphorescence in that sand caked on that one. This is pretty cool. Let's see. Oh, that one's kind of cool. Looks like a strawberry, except for the color, you know, but looks like seeds on a strawberry. Yeah, a lot of them are orange, you know, but corn coral. Let's see if I see anything different. Well, I don't really see anything else. Okay, hold on, guys. All right, so you have to let me know which one of those was your favorite. Timestamp it. I don't know, there's several of those that I really liked. Probably, let's see. I should have kept these back. Probably this one right here was my favorite. Really like that one. It's going to be good and druzy whenever it dries out, I'm sure. But there's several of them, like the strawberry one and this one right here. Once I polish that, that's going to be, if I can get a good overall polish on it, I believe that's going to be awesome. There's several of them I'm going to probably just try to tumble. But I don't know. Let me know what you think. Let's end it on a special note.
I'm reading a book about anti-gravity. It's impossible to put down.
Dad joke 3000. I haven't had a chance to do a live to where I can play with my toys and have some fun with them. But like I said, let me know what you guys think. I appreciate you guys watching. And to Rockgirlrocks on TikTok. I need to double check that. Hold on a minute. All right, it's Rockgirlrocking. Yeah, she changed her name. I think it was something else here not too long back. She changed it. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, she real cool chick. Whenever she sees other rock hounding channels on there, and she likes what she sees, I guess she'll do like a spotlight on the channel and share one of their videos and share them out and stuff like that, which is, I thought that was pretty cool. She did that for mine one time, so I thought it was pretty cool of her. And you know, haven't really talked to her much. I've commented on a few of her videos. She's commented on some of mine. And you know, like I said, I saw that some of those honeycomb corals she was sharing, and I was like, I want some. You want to trade? She said she'd send me some, so I paid the shipping, and here we are. I love them. I love it all, because you know how much those of you who watch this channel on regular know that I love honeycomb coral, favorite sides. They're my favorite sides. So yeah, progress on the building, on the shop. It's all done except for hanging the lights. We got to get some wood, because what I've decided to do is put vinyl on the tops of the workbenches to completely protect it against water. And I'm going to put, like, if this is the back wall, it's going to go up 2 inches on the back wall, and I'm going to put a board across the bottom. That way, you know, the water, if it gets on the you know, on the tabletop, whatever, it's not going to go anywhere. If it goes towards the back, it's just going to sit there. It's not going to get through the vinyl. So my guy Joe, who's building it, he's got to get that wood for that, and then where we put the loo on up for the walls, we got to get some wood slats to put for batting or whatever on the seams and along the edges and stuff like that. So once that's done, we hang the lights, we put the sink in. He's going to drill the holes for the drainage tubes and power cords and stuff like that toward, you know, the back of the machines. He's got to drill those holes. And then the only thing left is just to put the racks up. I've got 2 racks in here that's going to go over there. These plastic ones, I don't know if I'm going to put over there. I don't know, because you see how they're bowing. You know, they weren't sturdy enough. The metal ones are fine. So once I get the machines over there and get these tables, because this table, I'm going to be doing these videos from, you know, from there, you know, hopefully next weekend is when I'll have everything done, the lights up, and I can actually start moving stuff over there. And you know, it might take me a couple weekends to get all the rocks over there and get it organized. But once I do, then I'll either do a live, or I've got a video started for this, you know, showing the progress. Probably could have gotten more videos, more clips along the way, but once we finish, hopefully next weekend, I'm going to do like a little interview with Joe, so he can explain how he made it, like, because he made it a little bit more sturdy than what he normally would for those kind of buildings, but because of the weight of the rocks and stuff. And yeah, I was planning on doing a couple other videos, but I've already posted one yesterday, so I'll just go ahead and do this one for the Wednesday premiere, and I might take some stuff with me, but I'm getting a new truck, so, but I'll show you, I guess, I'll just show you a couple things real quick. Got some stuff from Rob and Vernon, a little bit more coral, and Nice chunk of bigs. Nice chunk of bigs. Look at the pattern. That's beautiful. Yeah, some other slabs and stuff like that. A couple little agates. Got some really pretty little pieces of amethyst. Look how purple that is. Yeah. So probably going to be adding some of those things to giveaways and stuff. So let me know what you think. Again, I think I've said that already twice before that. We'll see you later, next weekend or something like that. Thanks for watching, y'all. I'm Jay. I'm Jay. I said I'm Jay. I don't think you could hear that, but all right, guys. See y'all later. Bye.